Hi everybody, it's Catherine from In the Pink Designs. Today I have some of the things from the brand new annual catalog. I'm going to be using Pansy Patch stamp set. I don't have the dies yet, but I just cut it out for now. The Pansy Petals Designer Series paper and Pale Papaya Cardstock, which is one of the new in colors. So I want to show you the DSP, which is lovely. Okay. I've used a little bit of it, so it's a little out of order. Now this sheet, where is it? Here it is. These, I believe the dies will cut out right from this, but I wanted to show you how to stamp yourself a pansy, because eventually you will run out of the paper. You can always buy more, but someday it'll go away. You'll always have the stamp set. First I want to say that it took me a while. It took me a lot of stamping to figure out what goes with what. I didn't do any of the stems right now, but what it is 1, 2, 3, 4. This makes one flower, the large flower. And then 1, 2, 3, this makes the small flower. And this here makes the bud. And then you have the 2 leaves also, and then there's some stems. Now this little tiny triangle, I don't know if you can see it, that goes in the middle of the flower. I put a gem on there anyway, so you can't really see it on mine. But we're making a little gift box that holds a post-it note, average post-it note, 3x3, and the box is 3x3. So it's snug, but it's not terrible at all. It fits, it slips right in there, and it's a cute way to give a little something to somebody. Alrighty. So you can get 2 of these out of each piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and you only land up with 1/2 inch of waste, which I love. I don't like to waste much. I'm using today Blackberry Bliss Ink and Saffron, because I didn't think I would like this Pale Papaya, and I'm using Pear Pizzazz on the leaves because I wasn't sure I wanted the soft succulent color either, but now that I see them, I'm going to be ordering all of it. I want to show you all the colors. Now, I was not too thrilled with some of them, but now that I see them, I'm like, ooh, I need them. All right, now this one is, let me tell you on here, Evening Evergreen, which I wasn't too thrilled with, and we do have a lot of greens, so I didn't get this, and I don't think I will. I mean, it will come in handy, but I don't think I have enough greens, and I'm going to be getting the soft succulent, so I'm not going to be getting this one, I don't think, at least in the pad, maybe in the cardstock. This is Polished Pink, which I love. I love all pinks. And then we have, let's see, Soft Succulent, which I love it. I have to get it. Even though I have a lot of greens, I do love this. And then this one I know I'm going to be getting because I lost my Purple Posy. This is Fresh Freesia. So that's pretty. And then we have the Pale Papaya. So these are the 2021 to 2023 in colors. And first I only ordered the pink, the purple, and the yellow on the ribbons, but I'm going to add in the ink for this and this also. The only thing that I could probably do without is this one, but I bet you I'll find a lot of things I'll want to use that for. But these 4 are my favorite, and that's not bad, 4 out of 5, right? Alrighty. So that's the in colors. And this stamp set has a bunch of sentiments. It says, the little things you do make such a big difference. Love you so much. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. Thank you. Happy birthday. A little hello from me to you. So this is a really nice stamp set. And now they have the pictures of the stamps on the back of the I guess the jacket, so you don't have to have the loose pieces hanging out anymore. You can stick them right onto your clamshell or DVD box, I guess it is. I'm not sure. I don't remember what this is. But I like the way they're doing it now. Alrighty. So I did get some more things, and I will show you at the end of the video. So let's just get to our project today. All right, so I said before you need a piece of Pale Papaya that is 8.5 by 5 1/4, and on the 8.5 inch side we're going to score at 1/2, 3.5, 4.5, and 7.5. And then we're going to turn it to the 5 1/4 side, and we're going to score at 1, 4, and 4 3/4. Okay. I'm just going to fold and burnish. And these are the pretty in color jewels also. They're so nice. I don't know if you can see them. I have a lot of jewels, and if you have a lot of jewels and sticky pearls and stuff, I know you don't want to really buy them. The only reason to buy these is because they match, and they're just beautiful. They come in 2 sizes. But if you have a lot, I can understand where if you can match them, you don't need to have this extra set. Okay. I always concentrate on the stamp sets and the DSP. That's my favorite things to buy. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so basically these are our 2 top flaps. Okay, and we're going to just remove this small rectangle on the top, this one, and there's a square and a rectangle there. Okay, and then we're just going to cut the tabs and wedge them on these and get rid of this one on the bottom. All right. Okie dokie. So we're going to start with the skinniest rectangle on the left-hand side in the landscape, okay? And we're going to take this rectangle that's at the bottom, cut it out, and wedge a little above it, okay? So we're just going to make sure that this rectangle side here is straight. I cut it a little wonky. All right, so then we're going to move over to the other side of the rectangle here, and we're going to cut that straight, and the other side of this rectangle straight, and then we're going to wedge the squares a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to move down, cut that side of the rectangle straight, and wedge the 2 sides of the square. Alrighty, now we're going to turn it so that the skinny rectangle is on the right hand side. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this little rectangle at the top, but you can cut to the second score line here, because this is going to be a tab. Even though it looks kind of rectangle-y, we're going to treat this as a square. All right, so let's first get rid of that small rectangle on the top, and then we're going to wedge this piece here. It looks more squarish as you wedge it. All right, so now we're going to keep these 2 pieces, because that's going to be one of our top flaps. And we're going to keep the side of those 2 straight, and the side of these 2 straight, okay? And then there's another one of the small rectangles on top that we're going to get rid of there. And then we're going to wedge this one just like we wedged that. I didn't cut this completely straight. Alrighty, and then we're going over to the skinny rectangle and we're going to get rid of this square and this rectangle. They're both little, and we're keeping the side of the flap straight, and then I'm just going to wedge like we wedged here on the top here. Alrighty, and that's it for the cutting. Alrighty, so now we want to put our DSP on. You could do this afterward also if you wanted to. Okay, I'm using again the Pansy Petals DSP, and you need 2 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 and 2 pieces that are 1/2 by 2 3/4. We need a little bit of glue. And then I think now this is going to be the front here, so I think I'm going to put this one on the front. Alright, and then 1 strip goes on each of these top pieces. Alrighty. Alrighty, and that's it for the DSP on the box. Now we need some tear-in tape, and we're going to put it on the skinny rectangle right up next to the score line. And we're going to fold that over and then fold the other side of the box to meet it. Alrighty, so that's our back. This is our front. So we're going to put, just a little step. That's the back. Okay, so we're going to put the side flaps down and the back down. And then we're going to put some tear-in tape. I think I might have forgotten to fold and burnish these because they feel a little stiff. Maybe I did. Alright, so this is the back, so we're going to fold that one down and we're going to put some tear-in tape on the back of the front flap. Okay, and then we're going to put in our tabs, and then these will meet right at the top. Alrighty. Yeah, I didn't do any fold and burnishing on the other side. These are going to go the opposite way. Alright, so what I'm going to get is a small hole punch. And I'm just going to punch it in one of the flaps. I'm going to punch 2 small holes. Alright, and then I'm going to just take a pencil and make sure these are right straight together, and I'm just going to make a circle mark through each. Okay, so I made a circle mark on the back here through the holes that I already made, and then I'm just going to punch them. They're a little uneven, but that's all right. Okay, so now we need our sticky notes or post-it notes. Just going to slip it inside. See, they slip right nicely in there. And then I'm just going to get, this is the Polished Pink Open Weave Ribbon. It's very nice. I love it because it doesn't matter which side it's on. So when you're tying a bow, you don't have to worry about that. Alrighty, so I'm going to put it through the front first and then back. Alright, and then I'm just going to tie a bow. Okay, now we're going to do some stamping. And we need some Whisper White. And you need a lot of blocks for this, okay? So we need, we'll do the flower first. This goes before this, okay? And you need some scrap paper also. Okay, we're going to start with Blackberry Bliss Ink. And we're going to start with this piece as the background of the flower. And we're going to stamp off. So it's the smoother of the two. So I'm going to stamp it off, and then stamp it on the paper. Basic white. Alrighty. Okay, and then next we're going to take this piece, and we're going to do that in full strength. So I'm just going to stamp it and then match it up. Okay, and then the third one we use is this one here, and I'm going to do that in So Saffron. And that's this one, okay? And I'm going to do that in full strength also. And put that right down in the middle. Okay? And then the final one is this one here. So it goes in a line for the big one, and then the smaller one is these three here. Alright? Okay, so we need, for that little piece in the middle, we need Blackberry Bliss. I should just leave these open because we go back and forth a lot. Alrighty, and this looks like kind of like a beard. And that goes right in the middle, just like that. Alrighty. And then we just need our So Saffron with a little tiny triangle. And I'm going to just put that right in the middle. Alright, and that's the flower. Alrighty, and now... Okay, now I'm going to use some Pear Pizzazz on the leaves. And they're pretty easy. This is the background, and that's the veins for it. And this is the background, and that's like the veins for it. Alright, so I'm going to do this. Doing the veins, actually, the darker part first helped me. It was the easiest for me. So I'm going to do it. Both of those full strength first, okay? And then I'm going to get the background ones, and I'm going to match it up because that was much easier for me to do it that way. All right, and this one is the background one. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to stamp off, and then I'm just going to match it up. Okay, and that's it. Okay, and now I've already stamped, and because I don't have the dies, I cut these out. I will be getting the dies, but I didn't get them right away. Alrighty. So this is what we land up with. Okay, so this is our flower and the 2 leaves. Okay, alrighty. And I also cut another piece of the DSP that is kind of like gingham, and a piece using the layering circle dies, and this circle is about 2 1/8, and the scallop that's just a little larger out of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. And I'm just going to glue the cardstock, the DSP onto the scallop. And then I'm going to get dimensionals, and I'm going to put the flower on there first, and I'm going to put dimensionals close to the middle. Okay. And I'm just going to glue the leaves right next to it, underneath. I'm going to glue this one up a little, and I think I put too much glue. Yeah, I did. All right. Just grab right here. Alrighty. And then the other one just underneath it. Okay, just like that. And I did it again. I can't remember not to put glue on the entire leaf. Alrighty. Okie dokie, and then we have this. And I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. And pop it right on the front of our box. There you go. Alrighty. And I'm going to use a little bit of Wink of Stella on the leaves. And it kind of makes it some, if you can see this one, it kind of makes it a little more watercolor looking, which you don't have to do. But I really wanted the sparkle. I'm going to do it on the purple areas first. And then I'm just going to wipe off my Wink of Stella. And then I'm going to hit the yellow. Oh, and then I'll go right back into this little piece right there. Alrighty, and for the final touch, I'm going to put an in color gem or jewel in the Pale Papaya right in the middle. Okay, so that's our project today using Pansy Patch stamp set and the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper and the open weave ribbon in polished pink. Alrighty, so now I just want to show you a couple more things that I purchased out of the catalog. This is the front of the catalog, which I'm allowed to show just the front. Okay, very pretty, right? Alrighty, and let me just get my other goodies. So I got the bundle for the coloring. It's called Color and Contour, and the stamp set has some flowers, which are 2-step, And some, you're absolutely amazing, here for you now, so very happy for you, and thank you for everything. And they also have everything on the inside. You can stick these right on too, so you don't have this loose all the time. Alrighty, and this die set, excuse me, that goes with it is absolutely lovely. This is called Scalloped Contour Dies, and it comes with all these beautiful, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these scallop rectangles, and the middle one has little dots all around, and it comes with this beautiful scalloped edge, and then these two flowers that you can cut out also. I'm gonna love this one. Alrighty. So that's that. And then of course we got the Pansy Patch stamp set. And this is Party Puffins. Isn't it so cute? The sentiments are: happy birthday, make a wish to someone who makes others happy. You're the best, and from all of us. And this little fish with the little bow tied on it, it's so cute. I can't stand it. And these are cling, and they still give you the stickers for the top of the cling. Alrighty. Now I got the polished pink ribbon. This is the Fresh Freesia, and this is the Soft Succulent. It's so pretty. I have to get that. And I'm going to be getting the Pale Papaya ribbon also. I ordered some of the inks. They'll be coming, but there's some of the, I'm going to be adding this Soft Succulent to it, because once I got it and saw it, I thought, oh goodness, it's different than all the other greens we have. So I'm going to get that. And I got the Soft Succulent, Polished Pink, and Fresh Freesia Stampin' Blends. So I'm going to be getting the Pale Papaya too. I don't think I'll get the dark green. And then I have the, I already showed you the Pansy Petals Designer Series paper. Now this was only what we could order. There's a whole bunch more. Most of the ones, besides this was one of my favorites that I saw. And this Puffins is pretty cute. I love it all, but there are some really good things in the catalog that we can't order until you guys can order. All right, and there were some things that did not come in yet for ours, so there was a bunch of, at least one whole suite that we could not order because it wasn't in. I think it has something to do with that tanker that ran aground. That's my best guess. All right, and this here goes with the stamp set, but I didn't get the stamp set, but I loved the paper because I really wanted this color and contour stamp set, and I kind of have to spread out when I buy. All right, so this is called Hand Penned Designer Series paper, and the stamp set is something similar to hand penned. And I thought that I would like the pansy paper better, but I think I love this bit too. I love the colors. It's very soft. I love that purple. It's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person. Let's see. Is this one the same? Nope. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Oh my goodness. All right, so those are the little bit of things I got in. I will be getting some in again the beginning of next week because I forgot to order my catalogs. And of course I had to order some more. And then there's things that I'm seeing the colors of now that I'm probably going to do another order. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the time you spend. And if you need a demonstrator, I would love to help you. I live on Long Island, New York. And if you need anything, please let me know. You don't have to be geographically close to me because I do everything, all my tutorials I do on videos. So if you need anything, please just let me know. And I will see you soon. Bye.